Man, I seriously need a new intro.
Hello everyone, it's me Goose. It's been a New York minute since we've last talked about anything related to Sombra, but quite frankly, it's been a hot minute since anything of interest has happened relating to Sombra. I mean, some of my peers have been working on some Sombra related content well after the last official clues we had on her. For what reason, I have no idea why.
We're in the money, we're in the money, we've got a lot of what it...
But I digress. Now today we actually have some fancy new clues on her that's not totally made up bullshit. See, yesterday, October 5th, 2016, we were blessed with the almighty dev update delivered to us by the great and powerful Jeff Kaplan, who went on and on about saying how the update's providing us this, and it's giving us that, and all that sort of stuff. But there was one detail that rang sweeter to the ears of Sombra enthusiasts more than anything else.
A lot of people are wondering, like, well, what else is in the pipe? So, we are actively working on more heroes right now. One hero is very far along. It's coming together really well. We're playtesting it internally across the entire company. And we believe this hero will see the light of day sooner rather than later.
Fascinatingly enough, Jeff Kaplan stated that this new hero was coming out far sooner than later, and that can only make people wonder as to when that would be. I mean, it's no question that Kaplan is indeed talking about Sombra when he mentions new heroes that are currently in development. And of course, that website, A Moment in Crime, will most likely end sometime this month. There was also another bit of tidbit that was also kind of interesting to hear.
We also have another hero prototype that we're extremely happy with right now. This one is in very internal developer form is the best way I can describe it. We're using all placeholder models and effects and animations just to prove out that the hero is fun. But we feel like we found another really great Overwatch hero that will see the light of day probably sometime next year on that hero. That one's further out than this one.
So we're all well aware of Sombra's development, but as to whom this prototype hero might be is, well, it's very difficult to tell. The only thing we can, as a community, have when it comes to hints as to who new heroes could be is this photo right here, taken straight from the very first Overwatch trailer. This is a screenshot which showcases many of the heroes who came into fruition later on in the game's development. It might actually be a hint as to new heroes that could be coming out later this year. After all, several of these characters have never been confirmed or talked about in further detail. Although it's hard to say if any of these are even gonna end up in the game. After all, Mei and Diva aren't even in this picture at all. But getting back to the topic at hand, Sombra!
So that's all fine and dandy with a bit of Halloween candy, but where is the thumbnail? Don't make me have to dislike this video because of your clickbaity title.
So yeah, this happened, not but 5 hours ago. As all of you might be aware, Halloween is right around the corner, so it definitely goes without saying that Overwatch will have a Halloween related event sometime in the near future. In fact, judging by this picture, you can see that it might be a lot sooner than any of us might think. And it might even not be a weekly brawl. It could be something bigger than that. This picture shows us that there will be Halloween loot boxes, which, oh boy, that's totally not going to get people pissed off like the summer game loot boxes. But in any case, if you can't read the description, allow me to read it for you. Celebrate Halloween with some frightening treats for your heroes during a new event, Overwatch Halloween Terror. Check out your collection by picking up Halloween loot boxes available for a limited time. It's totally not going to be controversial. Every loot box contains up to 4 cosmetic items, including at least 1 Halloween skin, highlight intro, emote, victory pose, player, and then we can't read anything. So you might be thinking this is where it ends, but thankfully the person who found this and posted it on Reddit, Chrono's Hero, was kind enough to give us the rest of the description in the comments. Or credits that you can use to unlock other items. More than 100 Halloween items are waiting to be unwrapped. If your Halloween loot box contains an item that is already in your collection, you will instead receive coins. And blah 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 blah. Okay. Now, obviously, this doesn't mention anything relating to Sombra, but it is quite interesting to know that there is going to be a Halloween event, and I'd expect something official to come out sometime this Tuesday, or maybe even today, but I doubt it. Actually, now that I think about it, a few months ago, someone discovered hidden audio files within the game, some of which sounded quite haunting and kind of creepy. A lot of us speculated that it was going to be in relation to the inevitable Halloween event we were gonna get, but only time will tell if that was true or not. And still, we're gonna have to wait if that's true or not, because we don't know. So now let's get on to the biggest one of them all, that small little Sombra mask hiding poorly within the candy. So honestly, there's not a lot to say about this, you guys. It's just candy that supposedly has Sombra's mask on it. I'm not really convinced that Sombra's placement is legit or not. I mean, obviously all of this is too well constructed to be fake, and I do believe this photo is indeed a real thing. But I don't really know if that Sombra mask right there is on purpose or not. It's kind of difficult to say. However, since nothing, and I mean literally nothing, has developed since our last clue, yes, that Moment in Crime website is still updating, slower than Keanu Reeves' aging process, I'm going to have to believe it. There's a small chance that this was photoshopped in, but I'm a hopeful man, and I'm willing to believe that there's something to it. Now, as to whether or not we can do some weird trickery to unveil Sombra's hidden clues or something is most likely not possible. This is only a photo taken by some dude who happened to catch this while it was up. I doubt we can do some real CSI shit and take a closer look. As of this recording, this is just something that's not available to the public, and I doubt it would be until Tuesday, of course, which is when Blizzard makes their routinely maintenance checks on every game. However, if by any chance they do happen to update the game to include all of this by today, then it wouldn't be the first time they've done this. I remember a month ago or so when Blizzard released their new emotes on a Friday, and it made some gameplay changes to boot, so I won't be surprised if something like that does happen. Regardless, it's difficult to say if we should be hyped or not about the new Sombra ARG related stuff. There's just not much to go on right now. So, if you were here for the Sombra portion of this video, then let me just say that you should like this video and subscribe if you want more Sombra related content. And make sure to share this video, and if you're feeling generous, go ahead and donate to my channel. It helps content come out faster and makes me less anxious about my future. Link to all that will be in the description below. As for the rest of you, my loyal fans, as many of you know, I made a video 2 weeks ago about how I wasn't going to make a video for a while due to personal issues, and that the only exception to that was going to be Sombra, and if she made any weird Sombra shit. Well, quite frankly, this was close enough to Sombra bullshit. I'm not officially returning quite yet, but I can say that this Monday will be my return to YouTube, and that I have a bit of a soft reboot for this channel in mind. I think that I've lost who or what my channel was supposed to be about, and after doing some thinking, I believe I know exactly what kind of channel I want this to be. So expect something on Monday, okay? Anyways guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support you've given me, and I'll see y'all next time. I love y'all. Bye.